I want to talk a little bit about the Trinity. First of all, what is the Trinity? The Trinity is a belief that God is one in being, three in persons. So it's the fundamental Christian doctrine that God has revealed himself as Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God the Father. All God, one God, three persons. So it's like a human being, that's what I am, but that's not who I am. So it's what I am versus who I am. You're God, but as a person, you're God the Father, you're God the Son, you're God the Holy Spirit. Now, I understand that that's a little bit of a convincing or a confusing concept for the human brain, but I want you to examine nature a little bit. Look around you, do any rudimentary study on the complexity of the human genome, what we call a simple cell, which is still just the most incredibly complex systems, the fine-tuning of the universe, how many and how far-reaching the galaxies are. So when you look at the amazing complexity of everything around us that blows our minds, that the most brilliant humans cannot wrap their brains all the way around. Brilliant humans have spent their whole lives trying to map out a simple cell to still never get one quite all the way complete. There's still just a little bit of incomplete there. The most brilliant humans. So again, when you realize that creation and what we observe around us is mind-bogglingly complex, and we can't quite understand it, what makes us think that the God who created that would be so incredibly simple that we can easily, completely comprehend the eternal God? It doesn't make sense. So to me, the idea of a God that reveals himself as something that's a little bit hard for me to completely grasp, like Jesus and the God the Father and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, it's not that far-fetched, considering that what I see him create is also hard for me to grasp. So that's consistent. And by the way, a God that is very easy for the human brain to understand to me is not necessarily consistent with creation, and it might be a sign, an indicator that it's the creation of a human brain. So there's a few thoughts I have on the Trinity. Leave me a comment, let me know, if you got any feedback or counter arguments or anything like that. Have a good day.